Morning everyone, how are you today? I wanted to do a quick balance around ego. I had two things I listened to this morning that were quite uplifting and really nice to have a listen to again. One was Laurie Ladd, it was from about a couple of days ago, and the other one was from Eckhart Tolle, or Tolle, depending on how you say it. And both of them were about ego, and I always find that when the same sort of things show up in my feed at the same time, it's worth a listen, because I think, okay, what message am I meant to be hearing, and what message do we need to be collectively paying attention to? So we all know that the big thing going on the planet now is about creating divisiveness, creating division, creating a level of angst and anger and frustration and fear, so that when people know what they know, they allow themselves that to be their ego, that's their identity, that's their knowledge base, and therefore they can't see themselves as different from their knowledge base. So if I am my knowledge, and my knowledge is my ego, then how do you move past that so that we can learn new information? Because if I am my knowledge and I learn something that doesn't fit my knowledge, then I will do everything to put up my boundaries. My ego is constantly trying to protect me. So if I learn something new and my ego wants to protect me, it will do everything it can in its power to actually make it so that I don't believe the new information. Does that sort of make sense? So therefore I wanted to think that information just comes and goes. We know there's a lot of propaganda out there from both sides, from all sides, from the many sides. So information is everywhere, and then it also depends on in what level, what dimension we are thriving in as to how we take in that information. So if we're coming from a place of divine energy, of love, of light, of care, of compassion, of empathy, then everything we hear is going to come through and allow us to love and share with love and compassion, and understand that some people are totally not in the space to hear anything. And that's okay. Their ego is trying to protect them. And once we come from a place of everyone's ego is trying to protect them, then it's okay. Nothing is right or wrong. Everyone is in their place with their own levels of knowledge and information, their own place on the planet, their own level of their where they are in that human evolution. What they know, what they don't know, depends on their upbringing, depends on their teachers, depends on their university professors, depends on the people in their own life who have had reactions to certain things. A small example is a naturopath. I've been doing it for well over 25 years now. And, just say about the flu vaccine, for example. I have people on absolute both sides of the aisle. People who say, absolutely, I used to get sick every single year, and I've had the flu jab every year for 8 years, and I've never been sick since. Then you've got the people on the other side who said, I got sick after the flu jab, my husband got sick after the flu jab, my co-workers get sick every year after the flu jab, heaps of people are off work, and I have to work my tush off. The flu jab makes people sick. So people from both sides. Now, there's always going to be more information in that. How healthy are people? How much fresh fruit and veggies are people eating? How much fresh purified water are people eating? What sort of autoimmunity, what sort of level of health do they have? Are they normal weight? Are they exercising daily? Are they getting plenty of sunshine and fresh air and exercise? There's so much more to the question. So ego. So I was going to do a little balance around reducing the ego, letting it go. Okay, part 2 coming up.